will present the project called Negative Varieté before we start the performance. This is actually a silhouette performance based on the work of László Moholy-Nagy. But let's ask, who was he? Was he a filmmaker, a painter, a designer, or maybe a stage designer or writer? I would say yes to all of these. Actually, he was one of the most progressive figures of the 20th century. His way led him from east to west. He was born in 1896 in Hungary, and then he moved to Wien, to Austria, then to Germany, where he started to teach in the Bauhaus. After the first Jewish laws, he had to leave the country and went to Amsterdam, then to London, and finally settled in Chicago, where he became actually the director of the Bauhaus, the refounded Bauhaus again, where he died in 1946. To understand his groundbreaking ideas, let's see what influences did he have. Actually, the possibilities and new recognition of dimension, space, and motion. For example, the Futurist Manifest, and as well, the nude descending the staircase by Marcel Duchamp, and as well, X-ray images, which were artworks, actually. And by the use of the airplanes, the human started to experience another meaning of perspective. And we have to mention architects, designers like Mies van der Rohe, Gropius, who enabled architects and people to live together with nature and light. He started to create photograms in 1922. Photograms are photos which are done without a machine. This means that you can capture the way of the sun, the way of the light with these photos. Photograms meant light diagrams, photos with dynamics for Moholy. He was experimenting with three-dimensionality, but he realized it just by the two dimensions of a photo. He finished the light space modulator in 1930 in Germany. This is a kinetic sculpture made of glass and wood and steel, of course. Altogether, it is an abstract scheme of light and shadow in motion. He was deeply impressed by the spatial dimensions created by light. And he did this through the tools of filming, photographing, any kind of arts, because he believed in the coexistence of arts and different knowledges. He invented new words and expressions like space articulation or vision in motion. He believed in the technology really deeply, like in the 20s and 30s and 40s. It was a really common thing. So this was the celebration of technology. But at the same time, manuality was really important because they had to do everything by their two hands in the Bauhaus to be able for mass production. This is the point where Negative Varieté is coming into the picture. What is the aim of Negative Varieté? Is it just to show up the personality, the progressivity of László Moholy-Nagy? No, it is a little bit more. It is a really genre limit crossing performance with the help and culture of fine art, spatial perspective, dance, music, film, photography, and to bring fine arts out of museums. So it has become slowly a visa to the Bauhaus, a visual visa, I would say. The story of the performance is based on a film script from 1922, which Moholy-Nagy wrote in Berlin. And after, he didn't realize it. It was deeply in the library, between the pages, and I found it, and we decided to realize this film script in a shadow piece play form. We built new machines to realize this film script. We transformed existing tools and metal pieces and built totally new games and plays, which you will see projected on the screen. It will look totally different. That's why I show you this little secret, what is behind this huge canvas. So these are our secrets, I would say. This couldn't have been done without the help of two genius artists, Tamás Zádor, who is the leader of Kiégő Izzók, in English Glowing Bobs, and Richard Garami, who is the founder of Manufacture. 8 dancers you will see on the stage. And the music is done by Balázs Zságer, the leader of the pop group Zsagar. He did minimalist industrial electro-symphonical music for this performance. So, we prepared a short introduction for you, just for TEDx. Let the play begin.